Yo, what's good, y'all? We back with another reaction, man. We seen this video. Well, I seen this video on my feed. I was like, yeah, we gotta go ahead and talk about this. This is not a music reaction, bro. This is a full-on reaction about the streamer awards, and y'all gonna get my opinion on this too. I ain't gonna lie. We not gonna. I'm pretty sure most of y'all heard the crazy shit that happened in streaming awards. You know, just straight aggression, like that wasn't really too funny. You know, jokes that were made that were like too soon, or maybe just wasn't funny, or like the delivery was just shitty. I'm gonna be completely honest. I thought my mic was muted for a second. But yeah, so it's just, I don't know. Me personally, I did watch the Streamer Awards live. I was watching the whole thing. I did cringe hella. Like, it was really bad. But anyway, I hope y'all doing good, man. I hope y'all doing great. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And I just want to say thank y'all for 200 subs, y'all boys. We made that shit before the month even ended, bro. Before the month even ended. We are in the last month of the year. We are in December, bro. And we made it to 200 subs. I think we're like at 204, 203, or something like that. I just want to say I appreciate every single one of y'all that has helped me, that has joined the journey. And I'm just very, very, very grateful for y'all. From the bottom of my heart, I really do appreciate y'all, man. So we just going to keep going. However much we can get, however much we can grow the community until the year ends, we just going to keep going, man. And I just want to say I appreciate y'all for 200 subs, man. Now, let's make sure we get to 2K on TikTok, man. We at 1.5 right now. And yeah, man. Let's go ahead and check this out. Let me know what you think about it down below, man. The Streamer Awards were a disaster. It really was. Let's go ahead and see. From Cameron, man, you know,
so
we fuck with Cameron on the channel.
A streamer named QT Cinderella runs an award show called the Streamer Awards, which is basically a fun little thing that she does
did not like her
to
at
bring
all.
the streaming community together, combat toxicity, because there's a lot of that within the streaming realm, and celebrate creators' hard work. Pretty much like the Grammys, but for streamers, and a little more fun. And little disclaimer, this isn't a Streamer Awards hate video. I respect what QT Cinderella does. I think it's amazing, and I enjoy the award show every year. I think it's something definitely needed within streaming. And the coolest part about it is that she doesn't have to do it, but she still does it to bring the streaming community together.
Okay, which is, hold on, my fault, y'all. Which is a very solid point. It's a solid point. He's right. It is a great thing that we do for us content creators, especially for streamers, that we're able to do this every year and people can feel appreciated. That's a great thing. But your delivery and your host was fucking ass. I just want to make that very clear. Like, what was her name? Fan? Terrible delivery. I ain't gonna lie. Like, some of the jokes was kind of like meh. Other jokes was fucking terrible. But we're gonna dig into the video more. You're gonna see what I'm talking about.
Pretty cool. I know
but she was terrible.
Crazy,
she was a terrible host, bro.
Watch somehow. That being said, when it comes to the Streamer Awards, there's always drama up to the award show and after the award show. Like supporters and streamers saying certain streamers don't deserve specific awards. People saying QT Cinderella is bringing the award show when this stuff is fan voted according to her. If you don't win, it's because your fans just don't vote. Now, maybe it is a bit rigged to weed out certain controversial people so they don't start anything at the Streamer Awards, which I think is completely fine.
Man, I feel like that's why I think, we're gonna skip this and then I'm gonna bring up what I'm gonna talk about. I think that's why Rakai didn't win and ADAP did. That's my personal opinion. I feel like Rakai was too controversial this year. But I'm gonna give y'all my opinions when it gets close to that time, though. I don't want to say everything in one go.
There's a bit of some drama at the award show. Usually it's before and after, but there was a lot during the show. And I'm starting to notice a pattern. I'ma say it. These streamers who are a part of the drama this year are all new to streaming. And by new to streaming, I mean they just started streaming within the past 2 years. Don't get me wrong, it's really good that Twitch is mainstream and is getting a bigger audience, but I'm not liking how these newer streamers think they know everything. Like the first drama that happened this year was when the streamer Tylil got mad at the streamer Fan for making a Diddy joke about Kai Cenat, basically saying he looks like Diddy, and that got Tylil's panties in a bunch.
Okay, hold on, time out. Okay, I don't agree with Cameron on this one. Just cause what Tylil did, I feel like it was necessary for in the moment. Cause that's me personally. I don't think that shit's funny. Like, we all know what Diddy did. We all know what he has done. And okay, yeah, he does look like Kai Cenat here and there. Kai Cenat do like, you know, it's some similarities. But I would hate to be compared to a nigga that's done some crazy ass shit with baby oil and kids. I'm sorry, bro. It's like, I would not, like, I work to, like, let's put ourselves in Kai Cenat position, man. That man has worked way too hard and been through way too many struggles. And don't get me wrong, that's just how online works. That's how the internet works. You're going to get joked on. You're going to get clowned sometimes. That's what it is. But I would hate to be compared to, out of all people, Diddy, my nigga. Diddy? Like, come on. Like, let's be real. Like, what Tylil did, that was not bad whatsoever. He was just standing up for his friend. And honestly, I would want one of my homeboys to stand up for me too on that shit. Because I don't want to be compared to no nigga that fuck with baby oil and kids. But, you know, to each his own, man. You know, some people got tougher skin and shit and things like that. So they can be like, oh, it wasn't that serious. Me personally, when I look at it from a whole aspect, besides the whole, oh, it's just a joke thing, which I fucking hate that aspect, by the way. Bro, it was messed up. It was a messed up joke. And you know what's crazy? I know it's gonna sound backhanded as fuck, but I feel like if Drewski or like Kevin Hart said that shit, maybe it would have been better because they know Kai better, and maybe the delivery couldn't have been better. But the way that Fan did that shit, it was like so awkward. Like she almost didn't know whether she wanted to do that joke or not. Like she was just, like she just said fuck it last minute. Like I don't think she wanted to do that for real.
These bad jokes are a part of the show. This always happens. And people say Kai looks like Diddy all the time, even his mother. So tylil getting pressed by this is just plain stupid.
So congratulations
man, I
to
don't
you.
agree with that.
Oh, and also, congrats on your new documentary with 50 Cent. That was you, right?
And then she laughed her own shit awkward as fuck. Like you can't tell me that, like, no. I'm glad tylil did what he did. Look at that shit. That shit was not funny. Bro, I seen other clips where Speed wasn't even laughing, my nigga. You didn't even get a smile out of Speed. And that nigga be smiling 24/7. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Everybody taking sips of their drink because they know that shit awkward as hell.
If you all gonna be on the mic, now turn this shit on. Turn this shit on. If you all gonna be on the mic making jokes, at least let it be funny.
W tylil, and I agree with that. That's facts. She's not funny,
making
kid.
jokes, at least let it be funny.
That's facts.
I thought it was.
Have a good.
tylil, you don't understand any of this because you're a new streamer, unfortunately. That's the humor of the award show.
Nah,
do your
bro.
research
I
next
can't get
time
right with
before
that.
going.
I can respect
Imagine
Cameron's
going
opinion,
to a
but I can't
comedy
get right
show
with that.
and getting mad at the comedian for cracking specific jokes on you because you didn't do the research knowing that this comedian was going to do that. That's just flat out stupid, tylil. And now, don't get me wrong. Diddy has done some horrific things, right? But at the end of the day, Kai still looks like Diddy. This is like a joke within
okay, I get it's just a joke, but like I feel like it could have been done different. Like maybe don't bring up the fucking documentary that just came out where it revealed more crazy ass shit with what he did, plus his kids and all that shit. I feel like you could have just simply said, I don't even know, man. I guess it was just for the moment, but I didn't think this shit was funny. Me personally, I didn't think that shit was funny. That's just my opinion.
Some people will call him Diddy Sanat just because he looks like Diddy. It's a funny joke. And I find it crazy because I promise you, if another person told this joke, tylil wouldn't be this uptight. But for some reason, I don't know what it was, but he got...
But that's because Fan don't fucking know Kai Sanat. That's what I'm trying to tell. Like, people don't understand that. Like, I don't know, man.
For Kai. Kai didn't even look like he was mad at the joke. And it's not like the streamer Fan was just targeting Kai.
If you've seen some of his reposts, you can see
Hassan shocking his dog.
Thank you, I love you. Hassan is here. Is that a vibration remote in your pocket, or are you just excited to be here?
The fuck is she talking about? I ain't gonna lie, she throwing me off.
We have a fix.
VoiceMod gives you over 150.
Skip this.
Here.
I'll put it on you later.
Whoa, I ain't gonna. I didn't even see this one.
A joke about FaZe being homophobic because that's what all the internet thinks when they're not.
If you guys see Austin roaming around, though, just report to Hassan because Austin's the only one who knows this place command. All right, let's keep going this way.
I don't really understand that one.
The homophobic table.
Oh my God, I seen this clip, bro. This shit was bad.
Was it misogynistic? I don't remember.
Why the fuck she keep laughing at her own jokes, man?
Hi. Jason, Sakura, the internet's favorite couple, hi, and their short gay son, Ron.
Notice how they're all just taking the joke because they know that's what comes with this award show. There's going to be bad jokes.
Okay,
jokes that are edgy
that was a
and
good
jokes
point
that
for his
aren't the
argument. I ain't gonna
funniest.
lie.
But that's
I see
the
what he's
nature
talking
of
about
the
now.
streamer awards. Kai wasn't the only one getting these jokes, yet tylil felt like she was disrespecting Kai. Like I said, it's not like Kai was mad. He seemed out of it during the award show, but he didn't seem mad at all. Like, this is just a bad look for tylil. Now, it's maybe because Kai was going through something mentally, because during their streamer awards, he actually gave a speech saying that he was having a rough time with his mental health, so that's why he took a huge hiatus from streaming after Mafiathon 3, which, for y'all that don't know, that's like his subathon. He was basically streaming 30 days straight.
Yeah,
doing
bro, I don't
everything
blame
on stream,
him.
even
I
sleeping
don't
on
blame him at all
stream,
for
and
that.
it caused a lot of damage to his mental.
I appreciate everybody who decided to vote for me.
And I'm glad that he brought that shit up too, because mental health does matter, bro. Mental health matters for real.
One thing I wanted to say to you guys tonight is I hope a lot of creators in here and everybody at home and the viewers and the streamers really take care of your mental health. I just noticed that recently I just been going through things in my head, and I was able to, you know, turn to like anime, Death Note, Naruto. Recently, since I've been gone.
Definitely was kind of a crazy one to bring up first. I ain't gonna lie, but
I
feel him on that shit though. Anime is a dub. Anime is a dub.
Which is
Full Metal Alchemist is one of my favorites, bro. Full Metal Alchemist.
With that being said, this still doesn't justify Tylil getting mad over a joke. Also, this came later in the award show. Maybe Tylil knew this before. I'm sure he did because they're pretty close. But like I said, this doesn't justify him getting mad over a little joke. This wasn't her targeting Kai and only Kai. It was just an edgy joke off a script. Why are your panties in a bunch, Tylil? I know that you have to meet Ride Kai to keep your career. You don't
this is the first time I heard somebody not support Tylil for doing that shit, so it feels weird.
Cinderella made a joke about Rakai stealing, which we talked about in my last video on Nina Lin. Rakai stole from a store and got banned on Twitch.
Well, Rakai too? I ain't gonna lie. The joke, I mean, it was bound to happen. I ain't gonna lie. Rakai just a kid though, so he be doing dumb shit. Them niggas just turned 17. So it's like, he was gonna do dumb stuff anyway, bro. It's just, I don't know. Like that joke wasn't as bad because it wasn't your own doing, and he was weird for doing that, y'all. That's my opinion. Rakai, he's a very entertaining content creator. I ain't gonna lie, he definitely worked his ass off. I've been giving his credit, but that was a very weird thing to do, and I don't think that shit should be normalized. I feel like he made a lot of future kids that watch him probably gonna end up doing shit like that.
Stole these flowers, gave it to a woman, and she walked out with them. And she made a stealing joke because this was pretty recent. And a lot of people took this as her being racist because Rakai is black and she is white and she's making a stealing joke.
Nah, bro, that's literally what the situation was. It wasn't racist,
making a joke because he stole on stream.
Rakai, question.
Yo.
What's the coolest thing you've ever stolen? Don't answer it. It's a test. It's a test, Rakai. Have you learned nothing? Don't answer it. Don't answer it. Take his mic. Take his mic. What? Well, yeah. No. He's learned his lesson. He's not allowed to answer that. All right, extra Emily.
That nigga.
Which, once again, it may not be the best joke, but that's just the nature of this
bro, it was
show.
the delivery.
Bad
the delivery
jokes,
was fucking terrible.
Jokes,
that's what it
jokes,
was.
And edgy jokes. That's just what it is.
It's just the delivery, bro. I feel like
racist for making.
I don't know if they think they're gonna get like loud ass laughs off this shit, so that's why they like talk like that when they deliver it, but that delivery was terrible. Her and Fan delivery was fucking shitty. Now, another drama that
happened during the show was when India Love was on the stage, and she said that Rakai and DDG should have won Best Breakout Streamer over FaZe Adapt, which, once again, like I said, I'm noticing a pattern.
I ain't gonna lie.
India Love just started streaming.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. She had no right to say that shit at all. I ain't gonna lie.
This woman had no idea what Twitch was, and she's over here giving her bird-brained opinion.
Real quick, y'all.
She had no reason to say that shit.
Breakout Streamer of the Year went to.
Damn, she's so
Breakout
bad.
Streamer of the Year went to Adapt. And congratulations, and we respect you for what you did. But Rakai should have won Breakout Streamer of the Year and DDG. I don't care what y'all say. Shout out Rakai, shout out. Blah, 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 blah.
I ain't gonna lie, that sound effect was fucking
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it.
That's how you know she just like pushing 40 with that type of shit, bro. I just know she pushing 40. She pushing 40, y'all. You gotta give her grace, but she's beautiful, bro.
This woman really thought that she was gonna have her Kanye moment right there. In her head, she thought that moment was her snatching the mic from Taylor Swift. When in reality, she's just a dumb BBL brain bandit from Instagram.
Damn, hold on. Do not talk about her like that, boy. I ain't gonna lie. Watch out, bro. Watch out, mud. Watch out. Watch out. That could be future wife, depending on how much I blow up, kid. Watch how you talk about India Love, bro. This shit no joke.
And she's mad at them for not winning, yet their communities did not vote for them. Also, how are both of them supposed to win at the same time? This woman is just an idiot. If you're gonna try to have a Kanye moment, at least do it correctly. At least don't stutter. Like, this is just so crazy to me. This woman, India Love, has done nothing but be a community ball to celebrities.
Yikes, why he going so hard on her?
Now, it's maybe because she thinks that the accolades of these different celebrities and streamers that she slept with are sexually transmitted.
All right, now you just bashing. I ain't gonna lie. You just bashing.
You're not a celebrity because you smashed a celebrity. Shut up, please. And after this, she got kicked out of the award show.
Yeah, I remember she did get kicked out.
Which, rightfully so, because she shouldn't have went up on stage and said that. Look, you're entitled to your own opinion. If you think someone else should have won over another person, cool. But it's
you know what's crazy? I'm not mad at what she said. I feel like it was time and place, obviously. and she shouldn't at least tweeted it or like posted it under a quote or some shit. I feel like you tweeting it or something like that wouldn't have been as bad as you saying on a live stream. You get what I'm saying? Where like almost millions of people and plus all your soon to be collabers and co-workers and shit like that, you probably make content with in the future. I feel like you fucked up your opportunity saying that in front of almost everybody you probably could have collabed with. Pretty much. Like that was a terrible move. Especially for you just joining in, that was a terrible fucking move. I wouldn't do nothing like that. But for her opinion, I don't blame her for having that opinion. It's just time and place, bro. That's all it was.
Extremely disrespectful when you're invited to this thing and you just crash out on stage like that. You came up from just being on DDG's
Not say it wasn't a crash out,
up,
but
man.
you know.
Not even ma'am. You're a heathen, India Love. Oh my gosh, you're a heathen. All that plastic in your body went up to your brain. Now when the award show...
Stop talking about India Love like that, fool. Real shit. I know most of y'all gonna be like, oh, she not gonna let you hit. I don't care, bro. We never know what's gonna happen in the future. I can do what I want. It's my world, okay? I can do what I please. If I make it, this is my world. Real shit. I can turn this all around. Bro.
India Love
play with me,
to do an IRL stream at a restaurant.
Nah, but I get what he's saying, though. But it's just like, he low-key is bashing the fuck out of India Love, though.
Hey, you know me, I'm super.
Then they had to cover the Yetis?
Dudes will say anything to smash a woman, bruh. This dude is calling her glazing her for her being an ignorant ghetto idiot. Why are you glazing
that
this woman
is
for
actually
that? Why?
You know, what needed to happen needed to
bashing the
happen.
fuck
I
out
was
of
gonna make
India
it happen
Love, y'all.
regardless. I was gonna make it happen regardless. You know what's crazy though, Dez? On my life, when I went over there to go talk to Rakai, I didn't like his demeanor. Like, Rakai head was down. Rakai didn't have his light. I'm like, nah, niggas need to feel this shit. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, he just...
Bro, he's a kid. He's a kid. Bro, you ever worked hard and like worked your ass off and was expecting certain things to happen and be like, oh yeah, I feel like I should get to this point. And sometimes it's just like a redirection to a greater thing and you just didn't reach that point. You're a fucking kid. Bro, if you're a kid in that situation, shit, you're not even kids sometimes. If you're an adult and you feel like you really earned a spot or you feel like you earned something or you feel like you shouldn't have got it because you've been busting your ass for a long time and you didn't get to that point yet, of course you're going to feel some type of way. You're going to feel sad. But it's redirection. It's motivation to do better. I ain't gonna lie, I guarantee y'all boys, Rakai's only getting bigger, fam. He's gonna look back on this moment and I'm saying he's gonna work his ass off more. And the more that he grow, he gonna mature. And you never know. He could probably win an award next year. You gotta remember, they most likely gonna keep doing this shit. So another year most likely, bro. He's a kid. Of course he's gonna be upset. He's gonna be a little down. He's 17, bro. He knows that he's been through a lot of shit. He's worked his ass off. But the fact that he's even able to sit there and let alone be a nominee, I think that's amazing ass progress. And I hope I can be blessed to get to that point too. I just gotta put in the work, bro.
Like, Rakai's head was down. His whole, like...
But that doesn't give you the right to, go up on stage. And, like, I feel like you embarrassed him and DDG doing that dumbass shit. You was better off tweeting it. I ain't gonna lie. You was better off tweeting it. You should have never came on there. You just wanted hella attention. You just did that shit. And, we did see later on, like, I seen a few clips saying, oh, it's because I wasn't sober, this, that, and the third. That's why I did that. Bro, drunk actions and thoughts are sober thoughts, bro. Real shit. So that's how you really felt. You just did that shit in a very ignorant way. It was very stupid. But he's still beautiful, though. I ain't gonna lie. He's still beautiful. I just want to let you know. My fault, y'all.
So because Rakai's head
was
was down during the Streamer Awards, instead of just going over to him, talking to him, and cheering him up, you decided to disrupt the award show, saying that this person shouldn't have won. These two should have instead. India Love, you are a genuine idiot. Oh my gosh, this woman is an idiot. How does she think this was okay? I hope she never gets invited to one of these award shows again. Never. Because people like this, they make streamers look bad, when in reality, they're not really streamers. Yes, she streams on Twitch, but let's be so real. She is not a streamer. She just started streaming this year.
She do be collabing more than streaming. I ain't gonna lie. That's true.
There's another point where India Love was on Deshae Freaky Frost's sister's stream, Brooklyn Frost, and she was explaining how she got kicked out and everything and doubling down.
Woo, they said, hey, get up. They grabbed me by my arm. What? So sorry, Cinderella. It was not like that. I was just, for the people. Like,
you're not for the people, India Love. Why do you think that you're for the people? You don't speak for other streamers. You don't even speak for streaming communities. Why do you think you run this stuff?
True.
You're in the room with these people who have streamed for years.
The right way to
that is, I ain't gonna lie, I
Bronco
see what he's
is
saying.
with
Like, that
Ford
was
credit.
very disrespectful towards
Millions
people that
of
actually
finance
work their
their
ass
Ford with
off
us
and, you
because
know,
we
do
make
this shit
fun-
for a living.
Yeah,
I
you
understand.
think that your opinion is more valid than theirs?
I was feeling how he was feeling, and the people in the crowd.
Yeah.
I feel like everybody thought it was gonna be Rakai or DDD.
Yeah.
Not everyone thought that. It's just that that's
Nah.
the only streamers you know. You're only on that side of Twitch. For
That's
those that don't know,
true.
there's actually two sides of Twitch. There's the Pogger side and the WL side. The WL side is the more mainstream side. When you're watching them, they're talking in sentences. They'll be like, oh, W if something good is happening, L if something bad is happening. While the Pogger side, it's more complex. Like, they talk in emotes. If you're really like a Twitch nerd, you'll know about it.
So like,
No, I definitely thought. I was shocked.
Yeah.
I was like
shocked.
I was very shocked. I was like,
But I have to give respect to it.
Yeah.
Like, you know, he did his big one. But like on some streaming shit, 2025, like, stop playing, bro.
yeah.
You can't say that you wanted to give respect to Adapt while disrespecting him.
Because I
in
ain't
the
gonna lie,
award
it was a
show.
great year for FaZe. And I ain't gonna lie, it was a point where, like, no Glaze, I thought shit was gonna go downhill when Max left. I ain't gonna hold, but FaZe been holding on for real. And they all got their own specialties, and they're all great people, and they're all great streamers for sure. Is that I ain't gonna lie, me personally, I really did think Rakai was gonna win. I did, but am I mad that ADAP won? No, not at all. That he deserves that shit. He's worked his ass off too, and a lot of people gonna be like, "Oh, well, he's been doing this for years." Okay, but we're talking about streaming, not just regular YouTube making videos, making content. We're talking about streaming, and he has done pretty well. So I think ADAP deserved it too. Honestly, everybody that was a nominee deserved it. So it didn't matter who was gonna win, but it's just very ignorant because people just see Rakai more than they see ADAP. So if you see what remember. Whatever pops up on the algorithm, that's what you like or that's what you interested in. You probably like more Rakai shit. So Rakai just popped up more. I don't know, man. That's just my opinion.
At the same
That's just my
time, he
opinion.
won the award fair and square. His community voted.
That's
what you could have
real.
said
He
was
deserved
good
it.
job to all the nominees of the best breakout streamer. All of y'all are amazing. I really wanted my boy DDG to win, but hey, Adapt, I love it that you won.
That's
You
why
know,
I'm
you're
not
doing
mad
big
that
things.
8
You're
at 1.
gonna
I
do
wanted
great
Rakai to
things
win, but I'm
with
not mad that
streaming.
8 at
I'm glad
1.
that you're in
I'm
your
not.
second prime. She could have just said something like that. But no, you think this BBL bandit can articulate herself like that? Hell no.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's the truth, Chad. I'm not gonna lie.
Truth will set you free.
Yes, it will.
That's not the truth. Y'all are both just idiots.
She's so pretty until
This
she
is the biggest
starts talking,
problem
I
with
ain't gonna
streaming
lie.
right now. People who don't need to be streaming are streaming, and they're making streaming look bad for people who actually enjoy streaming. If you want to talk about the truth, that's the truth. Same with Brooklyn Frost. You're not talking about no type of truth. Now, naturally, other streamers decide to give their opinion on the India Love situation, like the streamer Lacey, and he was talking about how India Love asked him to collab, and he declined because he knew she was weird.
If you don't, it's still a very fun event. Shout out Cutie for hosting the event. Fuck India Love for ruining the event. And yeah, that's pretty much it, you know.
You know what's crazy? She was asking to fucking collab with FaZe.
Yeah, I know. That's why she did that. I literally got it. Yeah, Chad. She was literally asking me to collab 2 days ago, and I said no because she wanted to do a makeover on me. I was like, what? So I was like, no.
Now, what I find so funny about India Love trying to do this makeup stream with Lacey is that India Love was actually on stream with Ryan Garcia, I want to say a week or two prior to this, and she was talking about how men shouldn't be wearing makeup.
My daughter's birthday is actually on Saturday.
Nice. What are you guys doing?
Having a birthday party.
Nice. Is it a themed?
Mm-hmm. Princess
Low-key,
thing.
she do be collabing with everybody now, but I see her collab more than her actual own streams. So what? Yeah, I see what he's talking about now.
Nice.
If you have any like nephews, anybody that wants to pull up.
Oh, that'd be nice. Thank you. Hell yeah. Are you gonna like let her like put makeup on you and do that type of stuff?
No.
I mean, not like that, but like, you know, like your dad. Yeah, that was a stupid question. Why would
Yeah, I gotta show her like now.
That's nice.
Men don't wear that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you cleared that up.
Yeah,
but
gotta make sure she knows this ain't what it's supposed
kids
to
will
be.
be kids.
True,
Yeah,
but they learn
I'm
everything.
sure.
They're like
Yes.
sponges.
Yes,
They're like,
they are.
whoa, guys wear makeup?
Yeah.
No, they don't.
Boring ass conversation.
Tired of having to stream.
I don't
at
even
720p
care about shit like
streaming or
that.
having to pay more
I'm gonna
to
be
get
so
1080p
real.
Quality? We got you. Start using.
Okay, bro.
Great
Whatever.
for that.
Which I find so funny because 2 weeks later, she's trying to do this makeup stream with Lacey and FaZe. This woman
She be
is
saying
literally
shit
just a
sometimes. I
walking
don't know, but
contradiction.
that's just-
I don't even think
I
she
don't
thinks before she speaks. I think when she got a BBL, they probably put her brain in her booty, man, just to make it fatter. I think that was the goal with her. If y'all want a video on India Love, I'd be so I'd love to.
Cause
make
he's
that.
like dead ass bashing the fuck out of her kid. Like, stop talking about India Love like that, fo. Real shit. Stop talking about it like. I gotta stop, bro. I'm sorry. It's just, I never know where my future gonna take me, so stop talking about her, bro.
Somebody who was close to Wendy Ortiz or like a Wendy Ortiz supporter said that Wendy's gonna win Streamer of the Year next year while QT and Maya were giving a speech, essentially just disrupting the show. And once again, Wendy Ortiz is somebody who's new to streaming this year.
Time to be together tonight. If you didn't know. What?
Huh?
Huh?
What?
Keep talking.
Okay, that was really helpful. Thank you so much. I'm sure Wendy's really happy you did that. Okay. Anyway. Okay.
I don't know what that would have threw me off too.
Fucking one guy to IRL? Are you fucking kidding me? That's crazy.
I feel bad for QT Cinderella because she puts a lot of effort into these, trying to make it fun for the streaming community, just to bring them together. Yet a lot of streamers don't understand that. They take this super seriously, and when they don't win, they cry and get mad at other people for winning. She doesn't have to do this. If I was QT Cinderella, I'm not gonna lie, I would probably just say that we're doing another one, then cancel directly before, just to piss people off. I think that would be amazing to do. QT, I hope you do that, please. Like, these awards don't mean anything. Yeah, they're cool, but they don't mean anything. So why get angry when you don't get one? Yeah, it's cool.
I mean, I feel like it's just for the, not to say it's for the, like, fill up people's egos, but I feel like it's a thing where you kind of want to get recognized for it, and you want to like get a trophy for something. Because let's be real, streaming is very recent. Like, it's still new around our generation and shit like that. It's just up and coming. It's more and more, you know, of course, streaming been going on for less than like 30 years, I'm pretty sure. And I don't even think it touched 30 yet. Nothing like that. Nothing too crazy. So it's just still new to the world in a lot of ways. And, you know, I feel like people just want to get recognized for something that's very, you know, they're one of the few people that's really doing this shit. And they're getting paid off of it and shit like that. So it's like they want to get recognition, which I don't blame them. Because if I work my ass off being a content creator and I switch over to streaming and I work my ass off on that too, it would be cool to see my name on that shit. I ain't gonna lie. It's almost like getting a plaque, bro. Real shit. It's just you want to get recognized for working hard, bro. That's all it is.
But they don't mean everything, dude. Stream to stream. If you enjoy it.
And, you know, obviously for memories and all that, too, because it's a great thing. The Grammys is not going to do this for you. None of the BET not going to do those for you. This is the only award so we can really get praise for being a content creator. Or, you know, any little other events. But yeah, bro, I think people just want their recognition.
You enjoy it.
It's
that
okay
should
to
be
want
enough.
that.
Too many people
it's
get
okay
wrapped
to want
up
that
in
when
these
you work your ass
accolades,
off.
and the
I
community
believe
just
it's okay
gets
for
super
that.
toxic. It's so sad. Another thing that happened at the Streamer Awards was when Phase 1 Org of the Year, Wendy Ortiz decided to make a post saying, "Yay, woman haters," which, if y'all watched my last video, Wendy Ortiz was calling them women haters because they were holding Nina Lynn accountable for stealing on stream. And Wendy couldn't see that, so she just called them women haters. Somehow, if you hold someone accountable for shoplifting, you're misogynistic. It's so crazy, the logic of some of these streamers, man. The streamers that are causing these issues are streamers who are new to the game. India Love, she started streaming in 2025 after Streamer University. And DDG really put her on. Wendy Ortiz, she started streaming in 2025 as well. She used to do TikTok lives, and she was already big on there before, but she started streaming with DDG. It's like they just keep on spawning from DDG. It's just so annoying, dude. Another thing that happened though at the Streamer Awards that I thought this was pretty funny was Deshae Freaky Frost got mistaken for Plaque Boy Max.
Oh yeah, I seen that shit. That shit was funny as hell. I ain't gonna lie. In the booth. They look nothing alike, kid.
Which, that is just crazy. Don't get me wrong. They both got a similar hairstyle, but
W
mistakes
Phantom in the
happen,
background. I just
this
seen
is
Phantom.
something
W
that's
Phantom.
funny. But yeah, that was the Streamer Awards this year. I think it was pretty good, but I just don't like how these newer streamers are acting like they run everything when they just started streaming. There's people at this award show who have been streaming for a whole decade.
I get what he's saying,
like,
though.
show
I can
some
understand his
respect.
points,
How
though.
hard
I
is
can
it to
understand his
disrespect
points.
other people? I think that's another issue with streaming right now. A lot of people think you can only come up from being disrespectful, when in reality, you don't have to be disrespectful. What India Love did, she didn't have to do that. What tylil did, he didn't have to do that.
She fucked up a lot of her
Why would you
connections
get
doing
mad
that
at
shit,
something
too.
like that?
I feel like
They
we're
make
not gonna
jokes
see a lot of her
all the
now.
time. Why are you getting mad? It's just so stupid. And then the person who screamed Wendy Ortiz is going to win Streamer of the Year next year. Like, just be respectful. You guys were...
Yeah, bro. People just be clip farming in real life, bro. That's all it is. It's just clip farming. That's all it is. I think, you know, being a streamer, being a content creator, you want to get clips, you want to get attention. It's what being a content creator is about. Now, me personally, I feel like I want to grow an organic community. It's not off of no trying to be dumb doing stupid shit. Off of what I like to do and what I want to do in the future. I want to allow people to come in off of what I'm interested in. Also, I feel like that's what it is. I like to make people laugh, smile, whatever it is. I like to entertain, bro. I feel I have a true passion for this. So it's like I get what he's saying with the whole being disrespectful and getting clips and shit by it's stupid. It's very stupid. Now, I don't know how it gets when you really start getting like hella money and you feel like you gotta do certain shit that really pull numbers. I can't see myself doing that shit, bro. I'm sorry. The way that I get my bread and the way that I'm gonna grow as a creator is gonna be authentic, bro. It's gonna be by being me and only me. And that's facts. But yeah, man, this is my opinion on the streaming awards, man. This shit was a disaster. I ain't gonna lie. It had its moments. It was very cool. It was still cool to see like a whole bunch of winners like Senna and Kai and just everybody that we fuck with. I love seeing people get their recognition, especially Agent and Emily. That was great. I'm glad that a lot of people got their awards and I feel like they definitely deserved it this year because it was a very crazy and very entertaining year for streaming this year. Absolutely, I agree. But yeah, man, just want to say thank y'all for watching the video, man. Hope y'all doing good. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Again, thank you for 200 subs. I really do appreciate it. And, let me know what you want to see because at the end of the day, I want the best content for y'all. And until then, I'm out of here, y'all boys. Love y'all.